viewers. Welcome again to another exciting episode of Backstage Showcase, the show where we look at one particular aspect of our films and pick it apart and take a look at how it was developed and how it was implemented. Today, since Halloween is coming up next month, I decided to take a look at one of our villains, or at least one of the villains that we've adapted to for our films, Ogel. And today we will also be looking at how we adapted Ogel to fit into our cinematic universe. If you're not familiar with the character of Ogel, he's from LEGO's Alpha Team product line, which ran from 2001 through 2004, and a little bit into 2005. But essentially, he was the main villain of the series, and he created mind control orbs that he would use to enslave normal civilians from around the world to help him in his schemes to conquer the Earth. However, his plans were always foiled by Alpha Team. And besides Johnny Thunder, this was a very often requested theme to be adapted into the Mustache Maniacs Film Co. cinematic universe. So when we were adapting it, like we did with Johnny Thunder, we decided to make some changes, change up a few things when it came time to create Alpha Team Mission Deep Jungle. Now, unlike the Johnny Thunder films, the Alpha Team films treat the storyline of the sets as if it actually happened, whereas, like I mentioned with the Johnny Thunder films, we more or less took the original stories and then adapted it for our own films. So, in our universe, the original Ogel still existed, so when it came time to reinvent Ogel, more or less, for our films, one thing I thought about was, how has Ogel changed? How can I update his look a little bit, but it still looks like Ogel? So I was thinking about how the Mission Deep Freeze storyline ends, though it doesn't really. That's why I have that ending at the beginning of Mission Deep Jungle. It's like, this is how I interpret it ending. So then I wanted to give Ogel some changes, and the reason why I have him absent for 10 years is because I wanted to have some justifiable reason as to why we haven't seen Ogel for all these years. So we have had the events of all these other films occur, but we haven't seen Ogel, so I want to give him some reason behind it. One thing mainly is that I have him pooling his resources, rethinking his strategies. And other things is more or less tending to his wounds at the time when everyone thinks that Ogel is dead. So I wanted to make it look like that he was battered during that battle. So that's why I decided to replace one of his arms with a mechanical arm. I gave him more details on his chest, like they had to build in more support systems to help with his body. When it came time to cast for the part of Ogel, at this time I had started doing online auditions with technology that I had developed for Johnny Thunder and the Wisdom of the Ancients for the contest prize. Because you see, there was a contest called the Film School Challenge that I ran, and the grand prize got a small cameo role in Johnny Thunder and the Wisdom of the Ancients. That turned out to be the Sunglasses Tourist. So, in that film, you have that Sunglasses Tourist, and he was played by the grand prize winner of the Film School Challenge, who was Marcus Hutchinson, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Well, anyway, I took that technology and I developed it further, and so I could get voices online, so that resulted in films with voices that were completely done online. Like, almost all of Clone's lines were done online. All of the lines for both the Ninjago Visions of Memories and New Year's Resolution were all from the internet. So when I was looking for people who had played Ogel in the past to see if they would be able to play that role in a new way, I found Elizabeth Scarhart's film Alpha Team Flames of the Past. There, Dylan Johnson plays Ogel, and I actually liked his performance so much that when he auditioned for the part, I pretty much gave it to him because I felt that he was a really great fit for the role. And really, he does do a really good job in Alpha Team Mission Deep Jungle, as well as in the same role that he's going to be playing in Alpha Team Mission Deep City and Legends of the Universe. So when it came time to give the character of Ogel some character, I was thinking about several different things. One, I wanted to give him a motive behind why he wants to take over the world. Well, his main motive, at least what I have established in the universe, is that Ogel is bitter at being rejected, as he is a former inventor, so now he wants to take revenge and cast down all of those who cast him down. And I wanted to make this plot central because there's also a little bit of play with like revenge and things like that. And also this backstory, I think, also could play nicely into what happens later on in future movies. I'm not going to get into that, but it's something to think about. But I also want to take his character in other directions too. He's a character that kind of has some class, but also I wanted to have a little bit of fun with the character and kind of play a little bit, so that when I'm working on the lines for the character and editing them together, I like to have him laugh just for the sake of laughing, and that he loves to laugh evilly, and that he just gloats on the idea of laughing as like a little bit of humor for the character, just a little bit of subtle humor. Unfortunately, there's not much that I can say on the character of Ogel right now, beyond what's already been mentioned, without going into spoiler territory for future movies. So, I am going to have to wrap up this episode of Backstage Showcase here, but I would like to thank you for watching, and don't forget to watch the other episodes of Backstage Showcase about all your favorite characters, movies, props, all that good stuff. And if you enjoy that series, be sure to check out our movies by visiting our YouTube channel, which is Mustache Maniacs Film Co., and don't forget to visit our network. You can go to our main website at mustachemaniacsfilmco.webs.com, and don't forget to also like us on Facebook, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and visit our wiki, our press room, and so much more for the latest news and updates, as well as a way to take a look back at your favorite films. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next month.